The play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Martin Stacy, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's right. And lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Booker Barnett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Stacy has racked up over 130 innings on the mound. And when you look at there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. To the plate now, Jeff Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average for him coming in at 322 with 45 home runs and 121 runs batted in. 1-1 the count. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Sanford will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Sammy Pitts. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Roger Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Roger.
Now here's the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Starr has racked up over 190 innings on the mound and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Next to bat for Toronto, Estevan Rincon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Tony Sanford.
No left fielder, Tony Sanford.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Darren Garcia would be next. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Striding forward now is the DH, Sean Villa. First pitch on its way. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That is set. The first baseman, Nigel League.
At the plate now, Nigel League, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Villa leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Ken Wesson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 11.
At the plate, Buster Gleason, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Darren Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Walter.
Pitch on the way. Walter Iwasi is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. And that misses for ball 4. So striding in, Javier Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. The next 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now at the plate, Herschel Burton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-2 once more.
Nope, that's a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jesse Pitts. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. Pitts is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall.
The 3rd baseman of the field, Sammy Pitts.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Pitts playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke. Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Hits. Rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. And they now lead by 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy.
In now, Jeremy hits. Line hard to the left side. Foul. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Carlos Gonzalez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Andreas Castilla.
Second baseman, Andreas Castilla.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wesson is calling for it. 2 gone. Digging in, Roger Cortez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Vila. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1. It's taken down and in for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The batter, the first baseman, Nigel Blue.
Stepping in now, Nigel Puig. Popped him up.
brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Settling in now, Ken Wesson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Now batter.
At the plate, Buster Gleason. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Estevan Rincon.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Barnett is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the 1st out. Digging in to try it again, Tony Sanford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hits, comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Darren Garcia, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. So now to the plate, Walter Uwasi. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the 2nd deck. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jesse Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Cortez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in once again, Booker Barnett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Pitts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. On the year, Pitts is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The third baseman, number 2, Sammy Pitts.
To the plate now, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now a throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Javier Cabrera.
The right fielder, Javier.
Now here it comes.
Cabrera.
Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Fouled off. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping into the box, Herschel Burden. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now batting, Carlos Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-1. There's a fastball that misses. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Darren Conrath takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 34, Darren.
Ready for another shot now, Sammy Pitts.
Leading off for the Heat.
Now the pitch.
Sammy.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now that designated hitter.
At the plate, Sean Vila. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nigel.
Into the box now, Nigel League, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. The 1-1 home.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter number
At the plate, Ken Wesson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Andreas Castilla. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's upstairs.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roger Cortez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 3-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The designated hitter, number 9.
In now, Esteban Rincon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Esteban Rincon becomes out number 2 this inning. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Standing in now, Walter Uwasa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jim Nunez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33.
7th inning ready to roll. And now it'll be the catcher, Buster Gleason.
Leading off for Honolulu, the catcher.
He's set and the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So coming to the plate, Jesse Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Booker Barnett. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Max Allen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in now, Javier Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And there's ball 1. 1-1. It's looked at for ball number 2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Herschel.
To the plate now, Herschel Burden, and they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Now in the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. In his career, Gonzalez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
2-1. Bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ramon Reyes takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On a line, that's a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So now to the plate, Roger Cortez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nick Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Nick
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jeff Pitts. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And strike two as the hanging slider was let go. Smith is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
No balls and a strike to count. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Into the box, Jeremy Pitts as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Into the box, Sean Vila. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A bouncer up the middle. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back standing. At the plate, Nigel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-1 the count now. And a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Will Meredith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Estevan Rincon. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
That's popped up now towards short right field. League backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The left fielder.
Digging in now, Tony Sanford. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Meredith, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. 2 balls and a strike to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Darren Garcia. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
There goes the runner. This is hit softly to third. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Into the box now, Walter Uwasi. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Sanford is digging for home. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3. Derek Peralta answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. At the plate now, Javier Cabrera, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2-1 the count. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Another 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping in for the Jays, Herschel Burden. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the stretch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-1, here it is. 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Standing in with the bases loaded, Carlos Gonzalez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pitts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Ken Wesson. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yep, 1 and 2. Nope.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit sharply toward the right side. On a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, number 11.
In now, Buster Gleason, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Tom Stafford comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Jesse Pitts will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. So now to the plate, Booker Barnett. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1. Striding in, Jeff Pitts. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? A tag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Andres Castilla. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roger Cortez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And now a pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1-1. And the pitch.
I got 2-1 with that.
1 out, nobody on. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Ready with another 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Esteban Rincon.
Here's the first pitch. Esteban Rincon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Another one sent foul. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tony Sanford has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Fouled away. 1-2. Here it is. Popped him up. Gleason has a play. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. We are into extra innings, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Sammy Pitts. First offering on its way. The 1-0. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. Two and one.
Keep it. 4-4. Take the base. 3. Out. He's out. 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 3.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a